Geometrik, and today we are playing some good old Fortnite on the channel. Now, if you know... Wait, what? I could have swore I just heard somebody at the door. Let me turn this off real quick. Huh? What's that say? The iPhone killer. Open now? Hello everybody, what is up? It's me, your boy Geometrik with the voice cracks and all. Coming to you guys today with the video. I hope you guys liked a little bit of a skit there that I did. Hello everybody, this is something different. We are not playing Fortnite. You guys seen the video, the name of the video, the iPhone killer. Now, recently, a couple days ago, I went out and I got me a new phone and everything. One that was Android because I was sick and tired of being one of the Apple sheep. You know, like that's obviously a constant joke and everything. Everybody calls people who you have iPhones Apple sheep and everything. But guys, this is something completely different than what I usually do. Usually I don't do a whole bunch of review things other than if it's a Solero. But here, guys, in my hands, I have the Moto Edge 2023 edition. Oh, I didn't pop there. But yes, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys this phone because this is one of the best phones that I've had in a long time. Better than the iPhone 13, better than the iPhone 11, better than the iPhone 6s Plus. Whoa, oh, that was a good phone. But I mean, like, guys, Android is bringing it back. And we're going to be going over today why I think the Moto Edge 2023 is the iPhone killer. The pros, the cons, the bad. And we're going to be talking about all that today. All right. So, first off, I would be like, oh, we have an unboxing, guys. But I've already opened this thing. So, let's go ahead and take this bad boy off. Let's go ahead and get the phone out of the screen. Let's get the dog hair off the phone because obviously I have two dogs with very long hair. And let's do the startup process. How long does it take the phone to go from being off to on? Let us check. Oh, man, my hands were waving right there. That was crazy. Let's see how long it takes. And then just like that, it's on. Fast experience, if I'm not gonna lie to you. And then also the whoop, and I'll put that in real quick, and bam. The phone is up and going. You don't get any Android apps running thing. Phone gets up and running pretty quick. I've got it connected to mobile data, 160 hertz refresh rate, which you guys can't see because YouTube caps at 60 and iPhone caps at it as well. Now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know, maybe I should do some screen recording stuff, but I think that I'll go over this with you guys first. Now, this phone is great when it comes to, like, everything I want in a phone. 166 refresh rate, 4K display, good cameras, and I'm talking about good cameras. I'm surprised with how good they are. Now, are they on, like, iPhone standard of good? I wouldn't go that far, but these cameras are definitely, like, a top-notch experience from what we've done with the Solero. So, real quick, guys, I'm going to do a little bit of a screen recording segment like I usually do with these videos and show you guys some of the good things with this, Motorola. So we'll be right back. So, guys, first off, we're just going to hop in with Subway Surfers, a true classic when it comes to gaming and everything. So I'm not really going to go into too much detail. One of my favorite things about this phone off the get-go is game time over here. It shows you how many frames your game is running when you're playing it, and it's amazing. Now, obviously, you guys are only going to see Subway Surfers at 60, YouTube policy. I can't change that. But the overall gaming experience is so smooth. Like, it's one of the smoothest that I've experienced on a phone in a long time. The Solero's 120 FPS just does not even compare to the refresh rate of this Moto. Like, this is a whole 40 frames faster. Also, the display looks way better. The Solero caps at a 1080 display, while the Motorola is just a 4K, beautiful, colors vibrant. I can play the game without any issues. Like, it's so amazing when you see Motorola or somebody put out a phone like this. This is why I call this phone the iPhone Destroyer. When I'm sitting here holding this, playing this, it's just a whole new experience. Like, I don't even know how to, like, put it. It's just a great overall experience. This is what you want to see when you're playing games. Like, this is the type of stuff that you're like, whoa, this phone can go above and beyond. but you like other games, right? And maybe you're saying, oh, maybe the Moto lies about how many frames a game is running. I thought the same thing, but let's go ahead and hop into another example. Now, I know that I'm probably one of the weirdest people for playing this game, right? I know that every YouTuber's promoted it, and eventually it got to me. Raid Shadow Legends. Now, as you can see, the little game time mode thing over here says that the game is running 56 FPS instead of 160. Leads me to believe that, you know, the game is actually not lying about how many frames it's running. And this game looks so good on this on the Moto as opposed to how it looked on the Solero. The Solero was kind of like, you know, glitchy looking sometimes, blurry a little bit because it didn't have the 4K to support the Ultra we were running. It was just, you know, not the best experience on the Solero. But now that I'm running, and I'm just doing an easy level, guys. I know why people are taking these guys down easy. Like, this is just like me showing something. Wilson, chill out. Like, and as you guys can see, it just looks nice. The game looks nice. It's running at a solid 56 FPS instead of 60, which, you know, obviously, you know, the game might not run at 60. Like, I don't even know. Like, does any other, like, company have, like, a game time mode where you can see what it's running and everything? Because this is, like, the first time I'm seeing something like this, you know, where I can actually see how many, frames a game is running. Other than, like, how Fortnite has it for their game and stuff. But that's just something built into the game. But as you guys can see, just a beautiful quality. I don't even need to go into a long video about that. You know, it just looks amazing. Now, you guys really didn't think that I was going to do this and not show a preview of Fortnite, right? To show how nice the game looks. Now, obviously, oh, there it goes. It actually looks like it's showing the correct amount. So, obviously, you guys can see how good this looks on the Moto. This is like nothing but like a clean display of a mobile game running on here. Now, of course, I've got to be careful with what I do. But look at this. Just look how smooth this is. Like, you're not going to see any other mobile game, like any other phone I have, run Fortnite like this. Not freaking the Solero, not an iPhone. It's just an overall amazing experience. And I could not be happier about how nice that is. Like, it's awesome when you see stuff like that on a phone. On a phone, it's so good. And if I had a remote, I'd play a whole game on it. But that's just another display of how amazing this Moto truly is when it comes to power, processor, everything you want in a phone. So, the next question you might be asking yourself is well, 8-bit, how good is the, Geo, how good is the camera? You're looking at it. This is the front-facing camera, the 60 megapixel display that, you know, that they've bragged about on this camera that I've actually talked about, like, to people that I know and everything, like the 60 megabit camera. Now, I'm not, like, too big on megabit stuff when it comes to, like, our megapixels, my bad. 60 megapixel camera, because it seems like over the years, there's just been lies when it comes to, like, oh, the camera's this good or all that stuff, because, like, you really, like, the numbers are spiked so far. Like, the iPhone 12, like, has, like, a 12 megapixel front and a 12 megapixel back. But, like, you know, and they've kept it low, but iPhone for the longest time had the best camera, even though all these other companies, oh, we have 20, 30 megapixel, 20, 30 megapixel. It's like you really can't judge how good a camera is based off the megapixels anymore. But this camera is great. Just like the iPhone, you can see every fabric of facial hair that I have. The light looks good on me. My hair is a very accurate color and everything. My facial hair is a little bit darker on the camera than it is in real life. I have like a reddish facial hair. But this camera is great. And like from an Android phone, that's a step in the right direction. Everybody talks about the S23, the Google Pixel camera. But Moto coming in clutch with this amazing camera. Yeah, buddy. This is how good the back camera is. It looks really nice, as you guys can see, Wilson. It actually is a little dark in this side of the room, so it actually brightens it up a little bit. Wilson, buddy, look at him. Look at the Wilson. Yeah, I guess. So the back camera looks pretty good. Also, don't mind the clothes basket right there. Usually he lays in the bed. It's just like sometimes we have him lay right here on his little like pad thing. Whenever we're busy or something. But yeah, so he's just laying right there right now because he's beside me. Okay, so I know the camera on here probably looks a little bit different now. I kind of prefer that Moto camera. But guys, as well as everything is going with this phone, now we got to talk about the bad things. I've shown you guys the processor, how good the phone runs games and everything, and I got to talk about the unfortunate bad parts of, like, you know, the Moto. So the bad part of the Moto is this phone is barely compatible with any networks. For me to get it on Verizon, I had to jump through hoops, and I suggest, like, if you guys want to jump through the hoops, you can, but I suggest having a spare SIM card available, because this phone will not work on Verizon if you're going to an agent or anything like that. You have to do it yourself. If you go to an agent, they won't be able to get it done for you. Calling over the phone will not get it done for you. You have to do all that yourself. But luckily, I was able to get it on Verizon, the unlimited welcome plan. It's not the plan I have for my iPhone, but you know, we make it do with what we got. But here's about what the speed test is on the Verizon network, because I know every other YouTuber, they got to do a speed test to show you what the Moto Edge is running, right? So here's about what we're getting speed-wise when it comes to the Moto Edge. That's not too bad. 30 during the middays like that, 40, 30 in the midday is not that bad. Come on, show us the upload speed. Show us the upload speed. What are you capping about at 40, 41? It doesn't know where it wants to go. 41.10 is what it ended on, I believe, yeah. The upload speed, you know, upload's obviously going to be slower. It's trying to get up to 10, slowly dropping down to 5. It goes, I don't know if it even knows what it wants to do. But that's just, you know, the speed thing right there. Like I said, everybody always does a speed test in these types of videos, you know. Whoop-de-doo, what's a speed test going to do? I much prefer, you know, my Get More plan that I have with Verizon, but, you know. Anyway, guys, that's just, like, you know, the things that I have to say about this phone. Like, the cons about it not working on every network and you have to jump through hoops to get it are not, like, the biggest con. This phone is amazing, and and I called this video the iPhone killer, because after I pay off my 13, I probably will not be going back to iPhone. I think that Motorola has showed me that they're, like, taking steps in the right direction, making me want their products again. Like, this phone is amazing. I love it. I love messing with it. I love the game time. I love playing games on it. This might be a shorter video, guys, but this Motorola is just truly an iPhone killer. I'm not going to drag this video out too long. I love this Motorola, and if you guys get a chance, I would go out and get it for yourself. Give Motorola a shot, especially if you're like a hardcore you know, Android guy. You know, put the Samsung to the side and grab a Motorola. I, of course, hope this video was intuitive and helpful, and I will see you all in the next video. Nothing long this time. Peace out, and have a good one.